Thank you guys for joining us. We back once again with the Black Summit. I'm Hendrix.
And I'm Brooks.
And today we got a special guest. This brother here, that I'm about to introduce to you guys, has supported me on, one of my projects, man, from working together. This brother barely knew me and came out and showed love and support me, man. Without further ado, the big red bone teddy bear. Man, as an honorary member of the Beard Gang, you know what I'm saying? Staying so fresh, so clean and wavy. You know what I mean? This is my brother here. Big Fennis. What's up, brother?
What's happening, people? Fennis, like that boy right here. Just a backwoods boy, man. Born and raised South Carolina. Coming to hang out with my friends and just happen to be cameras in the room. So that's what's up.
Here we go.
Man, that's what's up, man. So what's been going on with you lately, man?
Working, bro. Been working. Building these roads.
Mm-hmm.
The new infrastructure bill, we pushing out projects. I know everybody hate us. Don't hate us, y'all. We
slowing up that traffic.
Yeah, we trying to get these roads done for y'all. We trying to get them done as fast as we can, as expeditiously as possible. But give us some time. Work with us and please slow down. We had too many fatalities with road workers. Slow down, y'all. Be careful, slow down.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what I noticed? It seemed like every time a presidency, don't they always have an infrastructure bill? Didn't Biden had that as well?
Yeah.
Remember?
Well, nobody's actually ever got it done though.
Yeah.
And Biden was one of the first. That's the best thing about his presidency.
Yeah.
Is this infrastructure bill.
Absolutely.
So
he got that done, but nothing else.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Dementia daddy over there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good things with that infrastructure bill, not just roads and bridges, but I grew up in the deep South, so internet, high-speed internet for the kids, and just when you go into these major cities,
In the rural,
we're behind. Just we don't have that access.
Yeah.
So it brought internet access to a lot of rural areas and giving people a fighting chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so
I just recently heard something on the radio. I can't remember which congressperson it was, but they trying to that rural internet. They have I guess a bill or something in place where they gave affordable internet to a lot of rural and just a lot of families that couldn't afford it, and they were saying that the bill is about to but it's about to be up. And they are trying. He wants to, get it to increase to keep it rolling. So a lot of families will still have internet in their homes.
Yeah.
Y'all heard anything about that?
I heard something about it a while ago, but I didn't pay no attention. But just like anything that get monopolized, they want to charge more money. It's one internet company out there. We're gonna charge as much as we possibly can, and I'm pretty sure the government's not trying to fit that bill. Unless they're gonna give everybody cricket hotspots like they used to, or whatever, whatever the little things was.
Yeah. Because I heard something about the average cost of internet is like $80
a month.
People
can't swing that.
No, man, not when you got to pay light and water. You know what I mean?
Groceries then went up 50%.
Yeah.
So
But they were saying gas prices went down. Y'all feel that?
I don't see it at the tank.
You don't see it?
When I go fill up, them gas prices are still high.
And I just filled up before I came here. Yeah. But
luckily, I ain't got to pay for all my gas, so I can't even talk on that.
There you go. That's why.
But politician wise, it was $3.50. It's $2.80. I guess it did go down, but
Yeah.
Damn, that's what's up.
They play with it though.
Yeah, it's all good. But man, so we gonna go ahead and kick this thing here off. So we got the Grammys, Jay-Z acceptance speech, and my brother Killer Mike, who won Album of the Year, well deserved.
Yeah,
y'all heard his album?
Yes.
I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it? Oh my God, dude, you ain't black. Like Bobby said, you ain't black. How you on the Black Summit?
I will say I like Killer Mike as an activist because he gets out there and he talks on a lot of the issues.
Yeah.
And so I've been watching him that way.
Yeah.
But dude, his music is it's for real. You like Outkast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you definitely gonna like Killer Mike, man.
Okay.
Definitely like Killer Mike. So we got that. And then wrapping up, man, I want to get you guys Super Bowl predictions.
Yeah.
And we can go down that rabbit hole.
We can go down that rabbit hole for sure.
We go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So what we got first, man? Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah. So Jay-Z, he made a lot of good comments at the Grammy Awards. And we'll listen to a little bit of it here.
All right.
Let me go ahead and play this.
Obviously, it's subjective because, it's music and it's opinion-based. But, some things, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. Obviously, it's subjective because, some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you made it, Rob. Some of you don't belong in the category. No, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. But outside of that, we got to keep showing up. And forget the Grammys for a second. Just in life, as my daughter sits and stares at me nervous as I am, just in life, you got to keep showing up. Just keep showing up. Forget the Grammys. You got to keep showing up until they give you all those accolades you feel you deserve. Until they call you chairman. Until they call you a genius. Until they call you the greatest of all time. You feel me? Just in life.
All right.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna start by asking you guys, and each one of you guys an answer. I go to my boy Fennis first.
All right.
Do you feel that they need those accolades from the Grammys?
It depends, man. Some people thrive off of that, and some people just don't care enough. They put their own energy into what they want to do, how they want to do it, because it's just what's make them happy. But some people need that acknowledgement. They need that, what's the word I want to use? Not accolades, but I don't know. It'll come to me later. But they need that positive reinforcement. You know what I mean?
Validation.
That validation, absolutely.
Yeah.
And no matter where it comes from, even as a little kid, if you ever, got told good job or you're doing good or whatever, it always felt great, even if you're just doing it for your own. So I guess it just depends on how much you love it. Because even if you don't get that validation, for example, we'll talk about it later, Killer Mike, he's been doing it for 30 years. He finally got that validation, but he didn't stop.
Right.
So, but yeah, sometime.
Yeah. Brooks.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to be recognized, but I don't think that they do need that validation. There's a lot of different artists, that haven't gotten Grammys that are great.
Yeah.
To me, it's the same thing with like sports. Like there's tons of people, if you're thinking about like Charles Barkley, he doesn't have a championship.
Right.
It's a little bit different, but you kind of get it. But I don't think they need that validation. We know that Beyonce is great. Nothing's gonna really change that. You know, her losing to, Taylor Swift. Especially this is more like opinion based, really. Those judges or the people who sit on the committee or whatever.
It's subjective. It's subjective,
Exactly. So it's it's tough, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because obviously you're talking about Beyonce and you brought her up. I heard, and the Beehive don't come for me, but I heard she has something like 30-something Grammys. Am I correct?
You're probably right. I can
for
look
like,
it up real quick.
Yeah, for like all her songs. And then I heard I've heard people saying like, she got that many Grammys. It doesn't matter if you don't have
the one.
for album of the year. They're like, you got enough Grammys. So
she got 29.
Oh, 20. Yeah. Oh, I was close. Beehive.
I was close.
She got 29. But for me, I feel, and granted, there's nothing wrong with the accolade, right? So I'll take myself example. I don't do music, but Brooks, we do film, right? Should our careers get to that level of Oscar worthy? Honestly, the way I feel, if I get nominated or if I win, it's all good, fine. It ain't gonna go to my head or nothing like that. But I feel like even if I don't, if I got an artist subjective, not everybody gonna like my work, and I get that. But if I got a core group of people from whatever race, religion, whatever, and I know I still sell and they like my films, and I feel like I'm winning. You know what I mean? I necessarily don't have to have that. I'm not saying I wouldn't want it, but I'm not necessarily. I don't feel like I have to necessarily have that Oscar accolade or that Grammy, or whatever. That's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me throw you a curveball. So some people who are egomaniacs, not negatively, just driven by their egos. Kanye West, just driven by his ego. So some people who don't necessarily receive those accolades, but just the acknowledgement, that'll drive them beyond measure. So, and then just like all people, and we've done it, you get to the, say for instance, you're a starter. You start playing sports, you're a starter. Man, I ain't working out no more. I'm a starter.
Head big,
you know what I mean? Yeah. So it can be divisive in your life, but it can also be a driving force for sure.
True.
Yeah.
But then I'll throw it back at you on the other end of the spectrum. Like we said, ego driven. Somebody, I don't think they're ego driven, but we all know, even though this is the Grammys, but we were just talking about accolades, right?
Yeah.
So let's say Grammys, Oscars, those are accolades, correct? Tyler Perry, he never get an Oscar.
No.
He's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, even he knows Hollywood don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and look what dude's a billionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'll be honest with you, some of his films, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, because they kind of, run kind of the same genre. It's not too much change up. I mean, I don't know now if he got other writers and producers, because one time he was writing, producing everything. So they kind of, I guess, for lack of better words, kind of mundane. All stories kind of seem the same, But that's no diss to him. But I respect him as a businessman for what he accomplished, And he even said Hollywood don't mess with him like that, And granted, I kind of see why, you know what I mean. But I don't
to
think
be
he doesn't
fair,
need that accolade.
while we're talking about this, I mean, Spike Lee didn't win an Oscar until 2019 for Black Klansman.
For Black Klansman,
Yeah.
as a writer, as a writer,
as a writer, not even for directing,
not even director. Yeah,
I mean, they did give him like an honorary one, I believe, but it took him all the way till 2019 to get any kind of recognition.
Yeah.
That's why I personally, I don't think you need that.
Me too. Honestly,
Hitchcock never won an Oscar.
Never won an Oscar.
If we're really getting into like movies and stuff,
You're right. So getting these accolades like a Grammy or an Oscar, in my opinion, I think, of course, it shows how the magnitude of your work, right? Your body of work. But and to some degree, I guess, as far as with Grammys, right? That makes the artist, now you could demand more money. You know what I mean? Now you might sell out more shows. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't win, or if you can say, oh, I'm a most artists say nominated. Necessarily didn't say they win. Nominated, and they use that as an accolade in itself, which it should be. It should be, right? In the same way with actors. Yeah. Now you're literally A-list now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Look at Coleman Domingo. Or is that his name? I can't remember.
Domingo. Yeah, exactly.
He after he got that nomination. Yeah. He is gonna do a movie about Nat King Cole and something else his agent set him up with. Yeah.
So and Lupita, what's her name?
Lupita Nyong'o. Something like that.
When she did Alex McQueen film 12 Years a Slave. Yeah. And when they won Movie of the Year for their performance. Yeah. Immediately then she became an A-list.
Yeah, she became Lupita then.
She became Lupita, even though she was still fine. She became, you know what I mean? Yeah. And Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. With the Green Book. Yeah. And he was supporting. Yeah. And the main character didn't win, and he won. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Which was a phenomenal movie. Yeah. I really liked that movie, and he won. you know, he stepped into the A-list.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of Jay-Z's speech? What did you guys think of what he was trying to say?
As a collective? You want to
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I get it. As a collective, you get it.
Okay.
You know, he touched on a lot of things as far as the Grammys as a whole. You know, so many people have been shafted. But again, to counter that, so many people say, well, my art just simply isn't for you. And either that's the lie they tell themselves or, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, he how do I put it? He threw in some social commentary to just further along, I guess, the movement from the past 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Now that's that's been going on. So I get it, but you're also Jay-Z, like, bro.
Right.
You know, if that was, I don't know who's making music nowadays, but if that was anybody else, sure, I'll listen to you. But you Jay-Z, you've been riding high for 20 years. Like, you get no sympathy from me.
In other words, you saying he really don't need their because he even said he boycotted one and then still watched it on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
But from what I heard,
what did you? Oh, go ahead.
What did I think?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. What I think about what his?
What he said. What do you think?
I mean, I agree with some he said, and I guess like what you said, some people want those accolades, right? But does he need it? Nah, I don't think he. I mean, it's clearly proof in the pudding that, you know, everyone's saying that he's the greatest. Of course, me, I like Nas a little better. I rock with Nas. Nothing against Jay-Z or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, good dude. I don't know him personally, but you know, good music and everything. But I don't think he is his career from the streets to where he's at now. You know, smart businessman. He doesn't really need it. The same way how he said the NFL. You know, he don't need the Super Bowl. They need him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. NFL, he don't need the NFL. The NFL needs him. And which kind of found out they do need him. You know.
Yeah.
So he don't need the Grammy. But I get at the same time too. You know, for his lady. You know what I'm saying? He said, look, man. You know, hey, she killing. You know, so you want to rep your queen too. So I got to give him a star for that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she don't need the accolade neither. Well,
he riding back seat because Kanye did this.
That's what I was about to get to. That's what I was about to get to.
Go ahead.
I mean, my thing is that like Jay-Z is saying this now when it's comfortable to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kanye did it when it was unpopular.
Yeah.
True.
Absolutely.
Everybody came after him. Even Obama called him a jackass afterwards.
Yeah.
He did it when it was uncomfortable to say.
Even Beyonce was like,
and so
why'd you do that?
I mean, and that wasn't even his woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And he was coming out and speaking for the people. And, you know, I mean, listen, not that I agree with everything that Kanye does, but he was right when it was unpopular.
Yeah.
And I think Jay-Z, you know, I don't want to diminish what he did, what he said, because I think it was powerful for him to come out and say it. And it's something that we already know, but I feel like we have to remind people about, you know? I think, you know, overall the message was great, but we already saw that movie.
But you know what? In that same vein, even though he did it when it was unpopular, you have to actually respect Kanye for that. And I'll tell you why. Even though I guess Beyonce got a little embarrassed by him doing that, you know, he said, no disrespect to Taylor Swift. He said, but Beyonce's video was better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when Kanye won an award himself for, I think, music video year, something like that. You know what he did? He said, man, I won. He said, yo, I think UGK with Outkast video was better for what the song was I
Players
Choose
Anthem.
You? Players Anthem.
Yeah,
He said, I thought that was better. And then Big Boy came up there and was like, I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead on, take the award. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he kept it a buck, you know?
Yeah.
But I think we need that Kanye back. I don't know.
Man.
They cloned Kanye. I don't know who we
Listen,
have.
I don't know about that.
I'm a huge Kanye fan. I always love Kanye, and and this is just not to be all morbid, but you know, I lost my mom.
Right.
But I still had a lot of family around me, so I had that support. It was him and his mama.
Yeah.
He lost everything he knew. Life isn't the same.
Facts.
So when people, you know, not condemn him, but like, bro, everything that I knew before this moment no longer exists.
Yeah.
So is he outlandish? Sure. Is he wild? Sure. But he's never wrong.
He's never wrong. He's just early.
Yeah, he's never wrong.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
I like I said, I like Kanye too. I don't even with everybody like you said with the outlandish stuff. I still didn't dislike him.
Yeah.
Hell, I still want a pair of his Yeezys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saving up, Kanye.
Man,
I'm saving
Kanye,
up.
send me some 13, a size 13 350s, please.
9.5.
Black. I can't find them. I can't afford them. But somebody get this message to Kanye. I would love some Yeezys, please.
Yes.
Don't make me go on Temu and get some.
Temu.
Please, Kanye, send me some Yeezys.
Not
size
Temu.
13.
Not Temu.
But,
9.5. Size 10, Kanye. High res blue.
But no, man. I mean, and I touch on this. It's always the perspective thing. Like the other day when he had the thing with the lady, the interview.
Oh yeah.
You know, people like, oh, why would he do that? Like
Take her phone,
that's his wife. No matter what you feel about her, he spoke up for his wife. When 2 weeks prior, he let that man talk to him. He was ignoring the dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? But everyone has their triggers.
Yeah.
And then of course he offered her a job. But bro, don't talk about my wife. Whoever you are.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway.
You know what? That's the funny you put it that way. It was me and I was with my wife or girlfriend, lady, or whatever. You know, and they come at her, then I probably would have, male or female, defend her. Yeah. They come at me because the dude was coming at him. So he just kind of, whatever.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can say whatever about me. Yeah. But, you know, wife, girl, kids, stuff like that, you just don't really.
You out of pocket.
Mama, you out of pocket. Yeah.
100%.
So I get it. I get it. I definitely get it.
But
I get it.
The boy is wild, though. He looked crazy. But Jay-Z, congratulations, Jay-Z, on your award.
What do you got? Like a was a chief?
I think it was like
Dre
a life.
or something.
Oh,
Dr. Dre, like
lifetime body of work.
Yeah.
So they got a Grammy in honor of Dr. Dre. From what I heard, Candy Burris, right? I heard she said she was on the board for the Grammys.
Okay.
And so when she broke it down, I wish we had the audio, but she was breaking it down. And I'm sorry, Candy, if I misquote, but I'm gonna try to put this sum it up somewhat what she said. Like you have like she's put like this is a panel. The panel vote on all, you know, I guess from whatever genres of music, right? Whatever's hot, whatever popular, right? So you got that panel. And then she says once the panel vote and they narrow it down to whatever music, then there's another group who actually says who gets the Grammy.
Oh, see?
And then from what she's saying is like, I think it's like older white people.
Yeah.
They don't even listen to certain music. Yeah. That's why sometimes it's sort of biased, you know? And from what they even saying, you know, to some degree with the Oscars too. I don't know if the Oscars is structured that same way, but you know, that's why they say some of these things are sort of biased about certain art and certain art forms, like only certain ones that they keep picking over and over and over again. Oh, trust me, we'll be back talking about the Oscars too.
But that goes to show you it's a sham, man. So, you know, 2024, you got clicks and streams. That's all. Based off of that, it'll be Bad Bunny, Drake, and Future. Every year.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
By the way, I don't think Drake has won that many Grammys, and he always has talked about
numbers,
him not getting the Grammys or whatever. But
so he doesn't even go anymore. I don't think he doesn't even show.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
Yeah, he doesn't even go.
All right, what did you guys think of Killer Mike?
Oh, Killer Mike.
Just so everybody knows, Killer Mike won for best rap performance, best song, rap song, and best rap album. Yes. Basically, sweeping the hip hop side of the Grammys. Afterwards, he was detained and taken away, and it caused a lot of confusion. A lot of people were like, "What's going on? Like, what happened or whatnot?" Yeah. But he also came out and
you got a statement.
Let's see, what did he say? Did you send that to me?
No, I have. I'll read this. I'll read this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and read that.
So after Killer Mike, I don't know, got detained at the Grammy, he came out and released a statement. He says, as you can imagine, there was a lot going, and there was some confusion around which door my team and I should enter. We experienced an overzealous security guard, but my team and I have the utmost confidence that I will ultimately be cleared of all wrongdoing. Until that time, keep listening to Michael and keep going after your dreams.
There you go.
Yeah. So what did y'all think about him winning all three? Was it 3 Grammys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
3
he
Grammys,
swept hip hop.
Dude, so think about it. This is his first time he won to get this far.
Yeah.
And he not just won, but he took all 3.
Yeah. Well deserved. 100%. Well deserved. I'm a big Killer Mike fan, even from old school Dungeon family.
Yeah.
Quality control, so well deserved. 100%.
Yeah. I agree,
good.
man. Yeah. What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really listen to his music as much. But I know him more as an activist, and
this guy.
I listen to a lot of his interviews. And he's a pretty good debater as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so I mean that's kind of how I know him. I knew that he had done music before, but I'm happy to see that he won.
Yeah.
And that he swept the whole thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's strong. That's a strong showing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What sucked was that they didn't televise his speech,
They did
and
not.
so
Yeah.
it was a
Didn't
little weird
televise it at all,
situation.
man.
That was weird that like the hip hop part isn't televised. Come on, man.
Man, stop being surprised, boy. Stop being surprised, man.
And that goes back to say, like, with the with the people who they got, picking these nominees and the Grammys. I don't understand. And when hip hop music is popular music, that's you almost can't go unless if you go to a bar that's strictly country, but you almost can't go to any club without having some rap music. Even if they take it and mix it with techno, that's what I'm saying. You need you almost can't have no type of party without some type of hip hop music, because majority R&B songs are not going to be up tempo upbeat. Not that's not to say that every hip hop song is up tempo upbeat either, but you even got some mellow ones and people still in the club vibing off of these. You almost can't do it. No club party type atmosphere, whether it be a house party, a bat mitzvah, whatever. These people hiring hip hop artists.
Yeah,
I mean, and not saying they're not hiring R&B and regular, I guess, white, I guess, pop. Not saying they're not hiring them either. I'm pretty sure they ain't hiring Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Because you got to come with a bag. You don't get Taylor Swift. You know, but yeah, that's popular music now.
Yeah, and the thing is, man, or two things is, one, hip hop is still in its infancy. Like we're talking maybe 40, 50. Well, what's that?
50-year anniversary.
Yeah, 50 years. So 50. So we're talking 50 years of music. And also, just plain and simple, the optics of hip hop nowadays is just not that great.
Yeah.
So lower your expectations. I'm not gonna put Killer Mike mainstream NBC 7:30 on the Grammys. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna happen. Yeah. So we just come to that realization, but we're still in this infancy, man. And even now to where like the country rap and like the Korean rap, and there's so many different levels of it to where it's just gonna continue to grow. And it'll be, I mean, it is the biggest consumed music source now.
Yes.
And it's going to grow exponentially for the end of our days.
So. Yeah. Korean, Japanese
trap, and Russian trap.
Russian, even in England.
Russian trap?
Yes,
seriously,
bro, I'm telling you. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Bro, YouTube it. Deep dive trap music, and it's all over the world.
All over the world. And it was so crazy. I remember me back in the day listening to Run DMC and Public Enemy and what is it? The Melly Mel, the Furious Five. When they play it on the radio, because I was young, I wasn't buying albums or getting tapes at that time. Remember, like my mom, check this new music out, and she heard it, and she said, "Boy, please, that ain't nothing but some fast talking over some James Brown."
Yeah,
because they used to use the funky drummer. They used to
tell you the truth.
Yeah, which was But she was like, she literally said, "Boy, that's a fad. That gonna pass." And look what we here 50 years later, right?
Take over,
50 years later.
All right, let's talk about this real quick. What do y'all think of like the new rap? Because I don't know, when I turn on my radio and I'm listening, listening on my phone, I don't really turn to some of these new rappers. And I know a lot of people are down with the Lil whatevers. You know, there's like 100 of them now. Lil something, you know, Lil Nay and all these other rappers that are out here.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you got it.
So I love music. I love art, but I love art in the form of music. I consume music 12 hours a day across all genres. It's producer driven more so now. The producers are the rock stars now. You got like Metro Boomin, Mike Will made it. Even like in the early 2000s with like Scott Storch and all those guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's more producer driven. The talent shows on the keys now. But with that being said, everything got a booming bass line and just turn it up, you know. If you got to put the instrumental on, put the instrumental on. We consume it. It's not great content, not as much as it was, but also we was listening to UGK, you got on Pimp C, you know, so whatever. So
that is true.
Everybody has their art, and I don't think we should condemn these kids. Like I used to bust my little sister chops for listening to Young Thug. And I finally listened to it one day and I was like, well, I can see it. It's just not for my palate. So you know what I mean?
I get that. Like in my era, you used to a certain style of rap, a certain form of hip hop, because it went through phases from conscious rap, then it went to gangster rap, then then the dope boys, you know, and now in this era, like some of the rappers, like back in my day in the 90s, you know, pretty much rap about selling drugs. It seemed like now these kids rap about doing the drugs. You know, the Molly, the Percocets. They own the pills. In my day, they was, and I'm not saying it's right that you know kids be selling drugs, or anything, but it goes through certain phases. And because I'm older, I'll always love rap, but if the beat catchy, even if it catch me, plus what if I'm working out. That's something I want to hear that's hype, you know. But like a lot of these stuff, I don't know. When I realize, like, damn, I'm old, you know. I wouldn't even allow some stuff my son listen to. I'll be like, dude, what are you listening to, you know? Then I try to be like, okay, what are the lyrics is? What, you know, I don't want nothing to influence you too bad. But then a lot of lyrics is like, you know, this and that, you know what I'm saying? I just want them to have that discernment of, you know, if this is entertainment, you know what I'm saying?
What? And not to cut you off, Horace, but like you said, so that early 90s, that was reflective. 80% of it was what people were living.
Right.
I can't say that's 10, 20% of the people nowadays.
True.
You know, so it just changed, it evolved.
It did.
It's good.
Trial Time, Mr. Biggs, greatest rap song ever. Put it on your playlist.
Hey, check this out.
Listen to that.
I'm gonna do. Let me play Michael Render, aka Killer Mike's accept the speech real quick for you guys.
And the Grammy goes to Killer Mike. You cannot tell me that you get too old. You can't tell me it's too late. You can't tell me dreams come true. It is a sleep. It is a sleep. It is a sleep. Bring out the champagne. Roll up an airplane. Life is a
all right, I got one for you.
Happy for that, brother. What's that?
Killer Mike's acceptance speech or Jelly Roll's acceptance speech? Have you seen Jelly Roll's acceptance speech?
No.
You gotta watch it.
Jelly Roll?
I've heard of it. I didn't listen to it.
He's like a country hop or but with the same sentiment, same exact.
Yes, I did hear.
Yeah,
that brother, powerful. Yeah.
Same, but they're both on the same plane. Yeah, you know, older, been doing this.
Don't he have the beard and everything? I did hear it. I did hear it. Powerful.
And that one, he was like preaching though, right?
Yes, he was.
Same thing as Killer Mike.
Like Killer Mike, but he would.
That I mean, both of them. Of course, both of them are very.
And he do country music, right?
Yeah, it's like country rap.
You know what's funny, man? I'm starting to think with some of these younger dudes like them. Them boy got in the country, they got a little swag about them.
Oh yeah.
I can probably kind of, you know what I'm saying, get into some of their stuff. You know what I mean? Now that one dude talking about not in our town, that country dude.
Oh man,
I can't mess with that.
Nah,
boy.
it's plenty of good country music out there, man.
That ain't that guy.
Yeah. You know
Chris
what I'm talking
Stapleton,
about.
that's my dog.
Chris Stapleton?
I listen to every one of his albums.
Tennessee
Whiskey. Yeah.
Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah. He from. I guess he's from Tennessee. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I know.
but also speaking of country, shouts out to Luke Combs for getting.
Oh yeah. Gotta talk
Tracy
about that.
Chapman, she's the first black lady to have a country award or whatever it is, or CMA. So
that's a Fast Car, right?
Fast Car.
Is that a country song? I thought it was like folk.
No, he just did a cover of it.
He did a cover of it,
right?
Made it a little more country.
A little more country, right? Exactly.
Put a twang on it.
Put a twang on it. Hey, he killed it.
Yeah.
It was real good, man.
And it was nice to see them perform together.
And I thought it was amazing how he said as a small kid, his dad brought that song, let him hear that, and he gravitated to that song. And I remember hearing Tracy Chapman's song. You know, it sounded pretty good, but we was, don't get me wrong, it did sound good. I liked the melody of it, but we wasn't playing Tracy Chapman songs. I remember Living Color did a spoof.
Yeah.
Kim Wayne's, they did a sketch comedy. And she did a thing called I Write a Fast Song. Yeah. But it was real funny though. But yeah, man, shout out to them, man. That was real dope with Tracy Chapman. That was real dope, man. Yeah, that was real dope. Nice. So, segue in. All right, fellas. Y'all know what time it is. Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
Predictions. What's your thoughts on it?
The power gonna go out. They're gonna be in Las Vegas. The Spears over there pulling juice.
Oh,
like power gonna go out.
Can you imagine? Oh, the grid they got to be on in Vegas.
Man.
Oh my God.
They did it to the Ravens, who should be in the Super Bowl again. The Ravens should be in the Super Bowl.
I agree.
I don't care what no one says. I'm not saying it's a sham, but it's questionable.
Real quick. Do you guys think that the NFL is rigged?
Scripted.
Scripted.
Light scripted.
Scripted.
Money influence. Betting on the books.
I got to be.
Give me the case. Why do you think that is scripted? Why would you think that they would do that?
Why do I think they would do that? Because it's money.
Okay.
Money's in it. And money's always in it. So
yeah, the money's definitely in it.
Yeah. I don't think it's rigged. Just as a man who played a sport, I think I would be hard. Well, you know what? Also, that's as a broke man. Because if I was getting $1 million to throw a football game, I probably would do that. So, yeah, I don't know.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that sometimes coaches decide the game?
Yeah, absolutely.
I kind of think that too.
Coaches and the refs, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm sorry, not coaches. I meant to say refs.
But yeah,
refs.
Absolutely.
Refs.
I think there's some lot of, now don't get me wrong, refs are not perfect.
Right.
They make lots of mistakes, but sometimes some of those mistakes look intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of them are egregious.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's coming from a Cowboys fan. I remember the Detroit Lions Cowboys game. So
certain calls they could make and put more time on the clock, but they let the 2-minute warning, just let the clock run down. I've seen that a few times.
Little stuff, late roughing the kicker pad, or a late roughing the kicker call, or a late roughing the passer call. Oblivious hold call that doesn't get called. So
I even seen I think it looked like a horse collar on McCaffrey one time. But luckily we was in the red zone. I was like, dang, they didn't even call that.
I'm gonna disagree with y'all. I don't think it's rigged.
You don't think?
I do think that people make mistakes, like the refs and stuff like that. But I don't think it's scripted. I think that you can kind of call some of these games. Like I saw everybody kind of knew going into the Ravens game that they were probably going to lose because, I mean, I know that's your team.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, Lamar is kind of wishy-washy.
Okay.
He's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
I like him as a quarterback, but I think he's kind of wishy-washy. I mean, even in the first half versus who was that team you guys played against first? The first game of the playoffs.
Second round was it the Bills?
I can't remember.
I can't remember who you.
Bills. I don't know.
But y'all were. It was the Texans.
Yeah, Texans.
And y'all, it was 10-10 at halftime.
Yeah.
10-10 at halftime, and Lamar they weren't looking that great at the beginning of that game, but they came back in the second half.
Started running,
and they did really well.
Started running.
But I don't think that the game is rigged. And, yeah, I mean, all right, going back to that Ravens game.
Yeah. But rigged or influenced? Because I definitely think the NBA could also be rigged and influenced. But, you know.
We ain't going to talk about the NBA because I don't even like the NBA. And this is coming from, I'm a Lakers fan, and yeah, I mean, I don't like the NBA.
Oh,
I think LeBron has kind of made me hate my team too a little bit.
Oh, but, man, that's spicy.
Don't come at me.
Yeah.
But I mean, inside of the Ravens game, Ravens versus the Chiefs, I think that Kelsey is one of the best tight ends of all time.
100%.
You think he's better than George Kittle?
And yeah,
Yeah.
he's not.
Really?
George Kittle's not even in the same. You got to realize now that Travis Kelsey is now competing with Jerry Rice when it comes to receiving yards.
I think he passed them
for
like most playoff catches or something recently.
Yeah, he's now competing with Jerry Rice. He's on a whole.
He's running level. Like a wide receiver, even though he's a tight end.
He's a tremendous athlete. Great hands. He has a great quarterback to get the ball to him.
Yeah,
but like, just take him out for like a week. Don't hurt the man, you know. Just
so one good hit.
Okay, so with that being said, and I'll even take the 49ers out of just any team because you know he got Kelsey and what's other Rice. If you isolate those two, can Kansas City get past, say, a Ravens or something? You know, another or like a Philly or something like that. Can he get past a team like that? If you isolate those two players.
I think one thing, man, we do, all of us as fans, fail to realize often these are the best that will ever do it. So when you get 5, 6, 7, 8 of them like in sync, it's hard to stop them.
Yeah.
You know, we compare skills and speed and strength and all these things, but these are all tremendous athletes going up against one another. And it varies week to week, man. So you can take those two out, but that might be the time when, you know, Pacheco goes for 250, you know, so it just varies, man. I don't think we can single any individual out because it is a team sport. And no matter how good of a performance you do have, that ball has to touch multiple hands to have any progress. So, but I don't think we can go with that.
Yeah.
All right, who you guys think's gonna win?
Oh, you already knew. I think
the Kansas City Swifties.
You think Kansas City?
Yeah.
San Francisco, baby.
I got 10 on it.
You got 10 on it?
I got 10 on it.
All right.
Live bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kansas City Swifties.
Why do you think they're gonna win?
35-28.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Over our defense and
the Ravens had the best defense in the league, and they looked like the little giants out there.
They did, but they didn't play.
Exactly.
They didn't play their game, but I think we're going to play our game because also this is retribution. We lost to Kansas City and we lost to the Ravens, so this has got to be some get back, man.
All them boys going home with $1 million check, so I don't think they care.
Man, this got to be. Man, you saw the way Debo was crying when we lost. Man, look here. We can't have that, man.
Shouts out to Debo.
Yeah.
Go Gamecocks.
Yeah.
You gonna be crying again?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going with my 49ers. Granted, if Brock Purdy plays with aggression, I think we'd be all right, you know?
Also, Brock Purdy had more rushing yards than Lamar Jackson. That don't make sense.
That don't make no sense, right?
But continue.
But I think if he don't, I get it. I think that anybody can get butterflies and get nervous being at that level. Yeah. But Mahomes done been there. Not saying he don't get nervous, but he's been there. I think once he started playing and he gets active, you know, then all of a sudden nerves go out the window. You know, look, we trying to win this game. And Kansas City go come to do what they come to do, you know, no doubt, not take nothing. But I believe my 49ers going to come there to do what they got to do as well.
I guarantee you Taylor Swift will have more screen time than your coach will.
Oh, you right about that. I believe you on that.
I mean, shouts out to all them, but I just...
You don't see them, boy, because of Mahomes, right?
He's a bad man. But
He's
also,
a bad man.
Also, his daddy just went to jail for like DWI, so he might be working on that. I don't know.
I saw that.
You know,
by the way,
you know Daddy Black. Daddy Black.
You want to talk about a circus like situation? I mean, you got the Taylor Swift stuff going on with Kansas City. The dad
going to jail
situation.
Yep.
The brother and his wife.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
The brother Jason Kelsey.
Okay. Oh, his brother and his wife.
Oh
What
yeah,
happened
I
with
wasn't
them?
even talking about them. I was talking about Mahomes' brother and his wife. His brother went to jail or something.
For domestic.
That?
Yeah, something he did in a bar with some woman.
Well, he's stressed.
Huh?
He's stressed.
He got money on that game.
Yeah,
he got money on that
everybody's
game.
stressed.
He got money on that game. What happened with Jason Kelsey?
Well, no, he just be out there partying. I love him.
He does.
He's my spirit animal.
He's in the sky. He's in with no shirt on.
Yeah,
screaming.
no shirt
I'm
on.
like, my
That's my
gosh.
spirit animal. Jason Travis had me on I forget the name of it. New Heights? New Heights? It's not New Heights. I don't know. But call me. I'll be out there.
Put him on.
Put me on. I'm trying to be a star.
What's your predictions?
I'm going for the 49ers, but I think that we have to realize that Patrick Mahomes is going after something else other than, this is another Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This man is chasing Brady.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to come in focused, and I think they're ultimately going to win the game. But I'm going for the 49ers. But yeah, I think Kansas City's going to take care of business. You're talking about Andy Reid versus Kyle Shanahan. I mean, like, I'm going to pick Andy Reid every time.
Reid.
So yeah, if I was a betting man,
I bet
KC's going to win this.
Had we have won that Super Bowl when they played us, y'all wouldn't feel that way. If we'd have won that Super Bowl when they played us, y'all, you know, and I get it, I get it, you know, because you pretty much going off of history and what you know and what you've seen that they have proven. And granted, I'm with you. I think Kansas City will come. Of course, who going to show up to lose? You know what I mean? I think they're going to come, but I really think, you know, these Niners, these dudes going to really show up. Nick Bosa, Warner, Greenlaw, Chase Young, man. I really think these guys going to show up, and they're going to show up and show out, man. I really do. And then with Debo playing, and you can't stop Ayuk in the middle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't need to say much about McCaffrey, man.
If you can keep him under 100, they'll win.
Yeah. I don't say, but see, this is a thing, though. And Grant, I get what y'all saying, but see, with me, and you said it was a team. Yeah. But sound like to me, y'all really basing it solely off of Mahomes. Like he's just that. No, I mean, not saying only, but y'all, it sounds like it's like 70% Mahomes and 30% everybody else. But I'm basing it off the totality of the whole 49ers team. Like you said, everybody hand touching that ball.
Well, that's the thing. His hand is the only one that touches it every play.
True.
So if you got to put him and Brock Purdy up against each other, that's the man I want to the ball.
Of course. Because Mahomes is battle tested and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Granted, if we had Mahomes, bruh, if the 49ers had Mahomes,
if the Cowboys had Mahomes, if the Cowboys had Mahomes,
you know, honestly, if we had Mahomes, they wouldn't even let that happen. You know why? Because we would be too good. Yeah. It would be too. We would be Mahomes. Man, bro.
What if Tyreek Hill was still there?
Tyreek Hill was still there?
We wouldn't even be having this discussion.
Yeah, it
would be over.
It'd be dangerous, man.
And Pacheco, I think Pacheco, he's had it hasn't been mind blowing, but he's had a great, consistent season. And it's going to come down to the run games or stopping the run games. I think.
Yeah.
So. But
I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I know y'all are going pretty high, but
no, not me. I think it's going to be a low scoring.
10 to 17.
10 to 17.
Yeah.
I think the high might go to maybe 21, 22, the highest in the teens. I think it's going to be a low scoring game too. Especially if our defense step up. Oh, it's definitely going to be a low scoring game.
I think
it's definitely going to be. I
think if Kansas City was the Kansas City that had Tyreek Hill, I would be all right. Yeah. It's going to be like 30 to something, you know? Yeah. But Kansas City is playing a different game now. They're using Pacheco.
Yeah.
They're using their defense. Their defense won them that last game.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You know, so.
But shoot, these past 2 games, I admit with Green Bay and Detroit, our offense won us those games. Our defense didn't really win us, though, especially with Detroit. When they was playing zone instead of man-to-man coverage, we left too many open pockets down the field. Shanahan tell the defense coordinator, look at man, you leaving too much space. You know, start touching their body. You know, you know. But McCaffrey, that boy just got that will to win, man.
Hey man,
coming from Carolina,
he's a
to
gamer.
this, he said, you know what I mean? Hey, so, and granted, I get y'all valid. I know you're going for the 49ers, but you still saying that you feel, because you're saying pretty much the proof is in the pudding. You've seen what Mahomes can do. We see what Mahomes can do. And I'm not saying y'all wrong. I'm not saying y'all wrong at all. Mahomes, he's been battle tested. Like I said, he reminds me of an early Russell Wilson when he first was with Seattle, when he had beast mode.
Don't put that man in the same conversation.
You know, when they was beating, you know, when Russell was scrambling and he couldn't sack him.
Yeah,
you know. Early,
I'm a Russell Wilson fan.
My son was too, but I don't know if he is anymore. I'm talking about early. Early.
It's
you know
the Swifties, man. That's $400 million going to the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think the NFL gonna allow that.
Allow that.
I don't think they're gonna allow the 49ers to win.
If we
they don't want to
lose,
see her
then I'm
cry
gonna
on
say,
TV.
It's a conspiracy. They were saying, hey, if they won, you think he gonna propose to?
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
On the field.
He's gonna be center field, win the MVP, pull the ring out of the bottom there, bam, what's up on camera.
But if they lose, what you think? He still can propose?
Nah, he gonna go home and beat her. I just play, y'all. These is just jokes. These is just jokes. But she had, why you ain't pull the strings to get us, you know, whatever.
But man, I'm just off the whole totality of the team, man. That's what I'm looking at.
It'll be a good one though.
It's definitely gonna be one of the best.
Yeah, not just on Brock Purdy, but is Mahomes a better quarterback? Hands down. He's been proven. Brock Purdy, the last pick, you know, he just coming in and I got to give it to him. He's doing fairly good, but yet he does what they said. What Shanahan did was, with Mahomes, they built the team around Mahomes. Purdy is built around the team, so he got Pro Bowlers. So they're trying to say like. And not to take nothing away from him, but they almost making it seem like, bro, how can you be bad when you got all these strong, you know? But I mean, and I don't want to say that, but you still got to be a half decent quarterback too as well. You know what I mean? Because you see what happened when Purdy went out and they brought in these substitutes and they still suck, you know? So you still got to be a decent quarterback, you know? But
can Mahomes ever catch Brady?
He's what, 32 now?
He's only 28.
Yeah, he's 28. Yeah, he's
wow.
28.
Yeah.
You think he can?
Yeah.
So he has 2.
He can play at least 10 more years.
He's got 2 Super Bowls right now.
Honestly, I don't think he can really catch Brady.
Though.
Yeah, I don't. You know why? I don't think he can really catch Brady.
I mean, if you think about it, he only needs 5. If
he only needs 5, but I'm gonna tell you,
need 4.
My theory, because Mahomes is a running quarterback. When you run, you get banged up. You get hurt. Brady played so long, you can't touch him. Brady stay in that pocket. Brady ain't running to pick a doll up off the damn ground. You know what I'm saying? Brady ain't running. Mahomes run.
Yeah.
Mahomes run. Lamar run. Look at who's supposed to have been RG3.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even though they say he came here, but shoot, once you run, you fair game. The boy pop him, that been a wrap. Yeah. That was a wrap, man.
Now Pat took a few good shots when they played the Ravens. A few good shots. So that'll take some years out. I agree with that.
That's why.
100%.
Yeah, if he was accurate, if he ran some of the times and pass out the pocket majority of the time, then I say maybe it's possible.
So you don't think he could ever catch him?
No, he's not gonna catch him.
I don't think he catch him.
Not playing like that. No.
You don't think he'll ever catch him?
Nah. 7 is unfathomable. We wouldn't believe it if we didn't see it.
Yeah.
And just like
it can be done though.
Yeah,
it can be, but
you're gonna say just like what?
Look,
I was gonna say just like Super Bowls. Like who is it? The Steelers and y'all have the most. What 7?
No, we got 6.
6.
Steelers got 6.
I thought
Steelers got 7. Patriots got 7. Y'all got 5.
No, I think because what it is, I think Tom Brady.
No, we got 5. We got 5.
So the Steelers has either 6 or 7. Either way, Tom Brady
Steelers have 6. Tom Brady
for sure has 7 because he got one with Tampa
Bay.
So either way, that man alone has more Super Bowl rings than all franchises. So that's hard. Like
Steelers and Patriots have 6.
Yeah.
We got 5. I think Cowboys got 5.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Steelers have 6. I just looked it up.
Yeah, so those 4 are the dominant.
And it took them 60 years
You
to
see what I'm
do
saying?
that. Tom Brady did it in 20.
In 20. Because Tom Brady don't get hit.
Tom Brady don't get touched.
Patrick Mahomes can't. How old was Tom Brady when he retired? Like 40?
42, 41?
Patrick Mahomes ain't even if he don't get hit, just alone the pressure on his legs, sustaining.
I think personally, I think that even if he doesn't even get to like 7, if he gets to like 5 Super Bowls and he's, he continues
5?
on, he continues on with the stats that he gets, and being the face of the league.
Don't say that.
I think he'll be the GOAT.
Don't say it.
I think he'll be the GOAT. Yeah. Because I like Brady. But let's be honest. There's a lot of quarterbacks. I'm just talking about quarterbacking. I'm not talking about Super Bowl wins.
Just being a quarterback.
That were like better than Brady, because Brady was kind of like the pocket guy, I mean, not really the best.
You
like,
talking about
long
athleticism.
field thrower.
Yeah.
So
that's an interesting. So Brady went off and won one. If Bill Belichick goes off and win one, is it the system or the player?
I think it's the player.
But if Bill Belichick carries his system to another team and still wins one, that'll bring that debate back up because now it's the player. It's Brady. Brady left and won one. But if Bill Belichick goes, and I think they're talking about maybe Atlanta, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So if he goes, wins one, you got to get hats off to both those guys.
You definitely.
Yeah.
But I think as it stands right now, it's definitely Brady.
100%.
It's definitely Brady.
100%.
It's there because he couldn't do it with Cam Newton.
because Brady, he did it. Yeah,
he couldn't do it by himself. Yeah. I think it's definitely Brady.
Also, they put my boy Cam in a bad situation.
Yeah.
I still think Cam can play in the league now.
Cam said he wants to come back, but he want to play with Atlanta. Because, he's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Remember, the only place he want to go.
By the way,
he'd go back to Carolina.
Cam was actually balling out the first 2 or 3 games with the Patriots, and then he got COVID or something and got hurt, and then he was just done after that. So,
Well, they say your boy didn't do nothing over there.
Who's that?
Ezekiel Elliott. He didn't really do much of nothing. I was like, damn, Zeke going down like that?
Yeah, Zeke.
And he's a young dude.
I mean, I knew he wasn't that good because even with the Cowboys, he kind of went like this.
It was the multiple nose rings for me.
Yeah.
But dude, in Dallas, that's all it was talking about. Excuse me, Dak and Zeke, and then they would throw CeeDee Lamb in there here and there.
Yeah.
That's all they were talking about.
Yeah, that game and his hairline went away. That's it. So.
Dang, man. Yeah. But so you predict Kansas City?
I'm gonna go Kansas City Swifties. 35-20. What I say? 28.
Hey, you can't say who you think gonna win. Who you got?
Oh, who I got? I got San Francisco.
Okay, all right.
I'm going for San Francisco.
I predict San Francisco, and we got a $10 bet.
And even
$10 bet on the Swifties.
Even though you guys are like are you guys the favorites?
Yeah, we are.
Even though you guys are the favorites, I feel like you guys are the underdogs because you're going up against a dynasty.
Yeah,
we
the favorites because, and mind you, we the favorites not necessarily because of Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
because all them Pro Bowlers we got on the team. The team is so stacked. You know what I mean? That's why we the favorite. Like,
Pro Bowl trash nowadays anyway.
Oh,
Pro Bowl is trash.
You don't like that flag football,
bro?
I didn't.
I'd much rather than play Madden. Just have a Madden tournament.
You know what?
Whack.
When the Pro Bowl was on, I was watching the USC game called USC South Carolina. The girls.
Coach Staley, shouts out to your girl. Yeah. We love you.
Don Staley. Bro, they played was it Mississippi?
No,
Mississippi
LSU.
State wasn't. No, they played LSU.
Oh, no, they played Ole
last-
Miss. They played Ole
yeah,
Miss.
Ole Miss.
They
yeah.
played
Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss. Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And man, bruh, they led by almost 20 points the whole game. When they played LSU, LSU was up on them.
Yeah.
LSU was up on those girls. I ain't gonna lie. Carolina would get close.
Yeah.
LSU, they get right there, be like maybe, 4-point lead. Then LSU would, they'd push it back up to 10, 12-point lead. Carolina would come up. Then they would keep doing. Then when they asked Angel Reese at the half, what can y'all do to win? And boy, she hit it on the head. She said, we got to control the board. We got to get control of the board, get better ball rotations, and we cannot get winded because their bench is deep.
Oh yeah.
And what happened?
So
When that
start
fourth
running.
quarter came,
Yeah.
boy, Carolina started
Hit 'em.
whooping ass.
Yeah.
And them boy got winded.
sir.
Carolina wasn't breathing hard at all. And I said, and I wonder if Don Staley take a page out of Mike Krzyzewski's book.
Yeah.
Because I was never a Duke fan. You know how Duke beat all their teams? When they played, Mike Krzyzewski would make them run before
Yep.
and run afterwards. Do suicide. You're not tired. In the stretch, you're not. That's not necessarily saying that the other team is better than you. You outwin them.
Yeah.
When they're getting tired, you still scoring.
Yeah.
So I wonder, because Don Staley and Mike Krzyzewski, they got Affleck commercials
Yeah.
together. So I wonder if she took a page out of his book,
Yeah.
Because that's the same that Angel Reese said, man, we can't get winded because their bench is deep.
Yeah.
They deep and they ain't gonna get tired. They gonna keep coming.
There's some bad girls.
Some bad
And Coach
girls.
Staley she don't what's the saying? We don't rebuild, we reload.
Yeah.
I think that's what every year.
Yep.
Talent.
Every
And
year.
she gets them coached up and all of them are built into the program and she got them girls hungry. And I love it. I love
Oh
it.
my God, bro! And I'm not sexist, but I didn't watch a whole lot of females, but the women stuff more exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
They starting to become more exciting, man, because they out balling and
Really, it's college women's basketball.
college women basketball,
Yeah.
man, and I think I don't know who other team, but I know I can't remember the girls and as a Watson or Watkins. I think she can dunk.
Oh yeah. She's like 6'8".
Yeah, she dunked in the
Oh,
game.
wow.
I was like, yo, she can dunk,
Times
man.
is changing, man.
Yeah,
it's no
it's
longer
changing.
layups.
No
There's
longer.
layups and a dunk.
When I want to see one of them get to the point where one of them girls lay up and they do like LeBron and catch it on the board, I'm like, oh my God. That's when you know it's over. I'm
That's
like,
gonna be my baby
test
mama
her.
right there.
That's gonna be, I don't know. That might be a man. That might be a Joanna man. That might be a Joanna man.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir. But no, they're playing great, excellent basketball. Coach Staley got those girls ready. And the University of South Carolina owed that lady a statue.
Oh yeah.
Guaranteed.
Definitely.
She needs a statue.
I think,
sure.
man, honestly, I'm not saying that they would necessarily win, but I believe with Dawn Staley coaching, I believe that her strongest players give a WNBA of starting five a run.
Or I know this team would win. Either all her players or her alumni players. That team.
Yeah.
You got like Aaliyah Boston, Asia Wilson, all those girls. Man,
Yeah, boy, they would.
You build her like alumni team.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
They'll beat
That's
the
a
Falcons.
wrap.
Not the Falcons, the Hawks.
The Hawks.
They'll beat the Hawks.
So
Or
with-
no, they'll beat the damn Spurs because them
Spurs.
boys trash as shit.
Oh
Them
yeah,
my boys.
Spurs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Them my boys, man. They embarrassing me, man.
Dang.
We need some more Wimby.
Yeah, y'all got Wemby.
Yeah.
Wembenyama.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me.
But nah, it's
Yeah.
they good.
Yeah, they the truth. They the truth. I definitely got to try to make a game.
Let's go. Let's ride.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get your boy Frat to hook me up.
Man,
with the,
let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? He supposed
Let me,
to.
Don, baby. Hey, baby girl. Hey, boo.
Yeah, hold at her.
Hey, Don. How you doing, baby? Listen. Can we get some tickets, please? Por favor. Merci beaucoup.
You gotta show them silky waves and all that.
That's right. You want to go? 3 tickets, please.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'm with it.
Please, Madam Coach Staley. Madam.
Yo, but man, it's been a good podcast, my brother.
I appreciate y'all boys
no
having
doubt,
me on,
man. I appreciate you coming up, blessing us with your presence.
Absolutely, man. Anytime. I really enjoyed myself. You guys got a good thing going on. I told y'all earlier, I say it on air. Proud of y'all boys. I seen y'all the work y'all put in.
Yeah,
Keep getting after it, man. Y'all have shown me what passion looks like. You know, not that I haven't seen it, but I have. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I know y'all boys are passionate about this in all media forms. I've seen it from y'all, man. I just wish y'all best of luck, most success.
Appreciate it.
Everything you can stand, man. All the memory cards and cameras you can stand, and everything you boys need, man. And I just need a small reoccurring role.
Hey,
we got you.
He gonna be in the loser.
Let's do it.
He said, "Man, put me in the film, man."
Let's do
There
it.
you go.
I'm gonna put him in the film, man.
I'll do it. I'm down, man.
He's gonna DP.
That's it.
He gonna be DP and I'm directing, produce, writing, all that good stuff.
Put me in there. I can play multiple roles.
Yeah, we can throw you up in there. Definitely can throw you up in there.
Love it, man.
Yeah. No doubt, man. But yo, this has been Black Summit Podcast. I'm Hendrix.
And I'm Brooks.
And it's my boy.
Fennis, I'm out.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Good stuff.